Located in Canada's largest city, Toronto, Ontario, Seneca College's English Language Institute has a global reputation as an innovative and highly successful academic ESL program. Approximately 95% of the 800 to 900 international students who study daily at the Institute will go on to post-secondary studies in one of Seneca College's 125 diploma-granting programs. This intensive ESL program consists of 8 levels, with each level taking 7 weeks to complete. Studying 20 hours per week in class and spending approximately 5 additional hours per week in the open concept self-directed computer lab, the students complete lab assignments and practice their English skills. Open from 8 to 8 during the week and 10 to 5 on weekends, this self-directed lab is the Institute's most popular room, allowing the students to come in on their own time to complete their assignments. Using primarily the Can8 platform, the Computer-Assisted Language Learning, or CALL coordinator, and several ELI professors have created a variety of lessons to complement the classroom curriculum. Utilizing the open lab, the students can work on any number of activities in a given week assigned by their professor according to their individual level. These activities can include grammar, listening, reading, writing, pronunciation, and speaking exercises. Testing is also completed in the lab through Can8, with the students' marks being posted by student number in the open lab and forwarded to their professors. Students using the open lab can retrieve their assignments from the technician's desk and work independently at a computer workstation on the assigned tasks. Most of the exercises have been designed to be suitable for self-study with immediate reinforcement and feedback. For oral responses, the students can compare their answers to pre-recorded model answers through their headsets, and for repetition exercises, to practice pronunciation, the students can visually compare their sound graph with the model graph from Can8. There are also technicians in the lab to help with any problems that the students may have. This type of learning environment has been designed to facilitate self-paced learning. The atmosphere is non-judgmental and as stress-free as possible, giving the students the freedom to work to their own levels of expectation. This lab can also be used by the students for group work, peer interaction, surfing the internet, playing games, and accessing email accounts, as long as the workstations are not needed by other students for coursework.
When I came here to Canada, I started on level 3. I did 6 levels, and I graduated from ELI. After that, I took my International Business Management post-diploma.
I arrived to Canada in September. I couldn't speak any English at all, so I started to learn it at level 1. Now I can communicate and continue to improve.
I started from level 5. Now I'm starting in level 8. Compared with my English before, I feel my English improved. The first time I went to the lab, people treat me very well, and people are very friendly to me, and they taught me how to use Can8.
It was amazing because when you practice, when you see the system, you see on your screen the curve where you have to pronounce or how you have to pronounce. For example, they say one sentence. We can say, my name is Geraldine, and I had to pronounce it again. And I could see how the curve it was and how it was my pronunciation.
I enjoy my time in the lab because with every new day I can feel more confident about my English. I like the way the lab is set up because I can come in and do my work whenever I have a free time.
The test in the lab can boost my self-confidence. Once I see the result of the test, I can see my improvement of my English.
The thing that I like about the tests is that they can help me to check my progress in English.
What I like about the lab is flexible time. I can use it before or after class. Usually, I spend 15 hours per week in the lab.
The thing that I like about the lab is that I can work with my friends whenever I want.
At the English Language Institute, we have great teachers, students, and technicians.
For me, the ELI course is the first step into the future, and the lab with Can8 is an important part of this process.
I think Can8 is a great tool for students to improve their English. The English Language Institute is a great place for international students to study in. It's like a home for me.
The assignments on Can 8, which are integrated with the classroom curriculum, have also been designed to be stress-free for the professors. Professors can spend as little or as much time with these assignments as they choose without affecting the benefits to the students working in the lab. The minimum time requirement for a professor is only the time it takes to assign the work every week. For those professors who wish, they can track their students' work and give feedback on the system, either from their office or from home at any time.
When I first started using Can 8, I was using primarily straight fill-in-the-blank, multiple-choice type exercises. I had not developed those exercises, but I thought they were beneficial. I felt, though, that there was much more to Can 8 that I could use, but I just didn't have the skills at the time. If you were fairly familiar with computers, it was a fairly easy system to learn. I think the most wonderful thing about Can 8 is that what I do in the lab, or what my students do in the lab, complement what I'm doing in the classroom. In fact, not only does it complement what I'm doing in the classroom, I've actually integrated it right into the lesson. In Can 8, they can record something, I can listen to them personally, give them feedback. So the group dynamics and the rapport that I get with students actually happens much earlier in the semester. I think where it really saves me the most time is that I can give the students a lot more individual attention, and it's not necessarily something I would do if I didn't have Can 8. I think the best thing about Can 8 is that it allows students to expose a part of their personality that they often don't in the classroom. Can 8 and the lab is very non-threatening, and I think to work in a non-threatening environment is very, very important for the language learning process.
By integrating the Can 8 platform and self-directed Open Lab concept with the classroom curriculum and placing the emphasis on the task itself and not on the time it takes to complete the task, the ESL program at Seneca's English Language Institute has achieved several key things for both the students and faculty. The students gain immense self-confidence from a lab concept that gives them responsibility and ownership over their learning process and makes the tasks assigned more meaningful. This is a powerful source of motivation for the students to work hard and successfully complete their lab assignments.
I didn't know anything about English. My English was so basic. I only knew how to say, this is a chair, this is a table. For me, ELI meant the way that I could express myself in Canada as soon as I got here.
By using the Can 8 platform, the faculty gain flexibility in targeting a large variety of skills and easily adding or updating lessons to keep them fresh and timely. This adds diversity and authenticity to the student and ESL professor's lab experience.